Yeah, we see the cyclists after the race drinking because, of course, they are thirsty. They had to do a very hard race. Their muscle glycogens or the carb stores are depleted. They need some energy, and of course, they want to recover as fast as possible. After a hard stage, as I already mentioned, we see that the muscle glycogen, so like the carbohydrate stores in the muscle, they are almost completely depleted because they had to produce a lot of energy over a long time period, and then we need to refill those stores. Secondly, we need also to restore the fluid in the body, because if we sweat a lot, if we cycle over a long time, we lose a lot of sweat, a lot of fluids, but also a lot of sodium, electrolytes, and we need to replace them as well. Yeah, so the Tart cherry juice contains a high amount of polyphenols, which have anti-inflammatory properties, which can again help to recover faster, as it seems so from the literature. Yeah, so polyphenols, they have a very good anti-inflammatory properties. They can help to reduce the oxidative stress in the body and also modulate, as I already said, the inflammatory processes. And also it has been shown that they have the potential to reduce muscle soreness. It's really hard to say whether it really reduces the inflammation or the inflammatory processes, but what we see from the literature is that the inflammatory markers in the blood are reduced after the ingestion of like higher polyphenol concentrates or like this Tart cherry juice when they are consumed over a long time period. Again, a hard question. I would say it's for sure something we can use because it delivers a good amount of fluids after we have lost a huge amount of sweat during a race, especially if it's a hot race or a very humid race. And then secondly, it delivers a good amount of carbohydrates, which is also needed if we have just a short amount of time to recover until the next day when the race starts again. It's a really good recovery drink to provide the right nutrients in a fast way. And if the polyphenol adds another effect on that, it's even more beneficial. A supplement will never replace the most important things, like really the rest, the fluids, the carbs that we need to have in a higher amount to more time points after the race. So it will not replace a meal, it will not replace a good sleep or a good rest. So a supplement, also if it's like a drink, like a Tart cherry juice, will always just provide a very small percentage of the recovery which we need. Yeah, so Tart cherry juice, in my opinion, is a great way to replace fluids and carbohydrates after a race, and it delivers also a good amount of nice micronutrients such as the polyphenols, and yeah, if it doesn't harm you, I would recommend to use it. So my name is Joëlle Flück. I'm the group leader of the nutrition department, and we are mainly working with the athletes on a daily basis to really help them optimize their nutrition in their whole training setup.